Okay, so here's another one, and I don't know how many I'm gonna do tonight, but I keep running into multiple kind of questions and stuff uh, by random people that I picked up papers and stuff by. So I'm just remembering all of them and stuff from the papers and everything. Here's another one. It's kind of like about about your exes. Are you friends with any of your exes? My answer is yes. Don't be afraid, especially like guys. Don't, especially guys, man. I mean, guys are always like, "Oh my God, I gotta hide," blah blah blah. And then girls are sometimes the same way. We're like, "Oh my God, there he is. I gotta hide, huh?" And, okay, I mean, if your ex is crazy or whatever, then I mean, I don't know if I do understand, but I mean, I can see that. But I mean, if they're fine and they won't do anything and they understand, don't be afraid to be friends with them. Don't be afraid, especially guys with girls. Don't be afraid to be friends with your ex. It's not like they're gonna do anything, I mean, it's like, it's making me like, how guys react to this, especially guys. Guys are always trying to like, man, no, her, she's a whore, and blah 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 blah. I mean, no. I mean, if she's nice and all, you gotta be. I mean, you gotta be willing to be friends, man. I mean, you gotta be loving and caring. I mean, if you still love her, or still, have some sort of feeling, whether it's just a friend feeling, be friends, man. Don't be afraid to be friends with your exes. Especially if the guy or girl is doing something completely wrong. You can either be a wingman or wing girl, however girls like to put it, sister, whatever you want to, however you want to put it and say it. Um, be a wing girl, brother, like I just said, whatever you want to, girls, however you want to put it. Be one of those, help them out, or kick his or her ass. If you're the guy and you want to kick her, that's just messed up. But if you're a girl, and your girl, sister, whatever you want to call her, friend, just in general, whatever you want to call her, if you want to kick his ass, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Or if you're a friend of the guy and the ex is the problem, and and something somehow ends up about you wanting to kick her ass, as long as you don't get in trouble for it, go ahead. If she truly deserves it, and it's proof that you're defending yourself and somebody else, boom, go right ahead. As long as you don't get in trouble for it, and there's a really good reason, go right ahead. Go right ahead. You guys can't be afraid to be friends with your exes. I mean, you think it's, oh my god, so much drama, or girls going, oh my god, he's probably gonna be a whore later. No. If you know the guy's going to do that, then don't, or the girl, don't do that. But if you know the girl or guy, him or her, is gonna be, at least a great friend to you, at least, don't be afraid to say, yes, that's my ex, but he's my friend. So what? Who cares? As long as he's not going to do anything to me, who cares? Don't be afraid to be friends with your ex. Because, I mean, sometimes, a lot of the times actually, there's more benefits than, there's more pros than cons in general. I mean, it's kind of hard to put it. I mean, there's more pros than cons about being friends with your ex. Guarantee it, unless it's that kind of girl or guy, who does shit they should be doing, then of course not. Then you probably shouldn't try, unless you truly want to, but probably don't want to. But if the girl or boy is good friends and stuff, at least don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to be friends. I am friends with multiple of my exes. Like I said in a couple of my other videos, I'm not gonna say how many because I don't want to be judged. You know, I mean, I don't really care what you'd say, but you know, I don't want you to think I'm all, oh, she didn't, none of the girls were perfect. All no, it's just it didn't, my relationships didn't work. Um, so that's why I have quite a few exes. So I'm not gonna say how many, like I said, but I'm just saying I'm friends with multiple of my exes. You know, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, especially if you're one of those guys who are protective like me, and girls with girls in general, don't be afraid to be friends with your exes, unless that person is not going to treat you well as a friend whatsoever, and is going to do things the same way. Then you probably it's probably not worth trying. But if it is worth trying, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to try and be friends. Don't be afraid, alright? That's all I gotta say for now on this kind of particular question. Thanks for watching this. Thanks. Bye. And I hope this helped.